Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the People's Channel, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. My name is Ben, and today we will be concluding our 5-part video series on our crypto investing philosophies here at the channel. We're going to continue to be using these. We're going to drive these home to you over and over and over again. If you can't repeat these in your sleep by the end of the next couple months probably and beyond, then you're not watching the channel enough. So let's go over the first 4. Remember, the first one is develop a long-term mindset. The second is understand market behavior. The third is build a balanced portfolio. The fourth one is to become a crypto expert. And the fifth one, today, the last one, is navigate crypto safely. And I understand that that sounds extremely broad, and it is. But this is something that we have to talk about more, I believe, on this channel. There are a lot of people out there trying to take your crypto. There are scammers. There are criminals. There are hackers. There are people out there that want to take your crypto any way they can see fit. So, number one, so we've broken everything into 3 smaller categories in this series. Number one, don't get scammed. I know it sounds real easy. It's like, hey, don't do something bad. Hey, don't, make a mistake at work. Hey, don't go to jail. They're all very simple things, right? But in crypto, it is so easy to get scammed. So incredibly easy. And let's keep this in mind. The number one way that people lose crypto in hacks or scams is by handing their private keys or their personal information over to the people that want to take your money. So it's not like they're getting in on the back end and they're finding an exploit in your wallet and they're taking your money. It doesn't really happen. If you lose something, what's your first instinct? If it's a place where there's a lot of other people, where other people are, your first instinct is probably like, did someone steal it? Did someone steal it? But how many of you guys have ever accused someone of stealing from you or taking from you, and then it turned out like, oh, the whole time, once you found it, you realized you misplaced it, and then you felt really bad. Crypto and hacking is very similar. Most of the time, your first instinct is going to be, oh my gosh, someone stole my money. How did this happen? I can't believe MetaMask can't get hacked, or how did they get in my Coinbase? People willingly hand this information over. They are called phishing attacks, and you hand the information over because you don't know what you're doing. So not getting scammed it's one thing. It's about, don't take shortcuts in crypto, because there are a lot of people out there looking for a shortcut, and that greed and that hopium, it gets them excited, and then they do stupid things and make stupid decisions. And scammers are good, guys. I'll tell you this, they are very good at extracting information and putting you right where they want you to be. But the thing about it is, don't get phished. Don't hand over your personal information. Don't hand over your private key. Don't impersonators, no crypto influencers out there talking to you. So we'll talk about a lot of these scams, the YouTube scam, the ETH giveaway scam, but it's phishing most of the time, so we're going to focus on that as well. So that's the first thing. Don't get scammed, okay? Second thing is, learn to self-custody. This is very important. It is a process, learning how to own your own Bitcoin. I want to know, down below in the comments, I want to know how many of you right now, if I said, hey, I want you to send a crypto transaction, I want you to send Bitcoin to someone else, how many of you would know how to do that? I understand there's a lot of people watching the channel, several people that do, a lot of people that do, but I guarantee you there's people that come in here every single day and watch these videos and they don't know how to do it. They don't even know how to go into Coinbase and get the information, or even to get to the place where they would do that. But the point is that you have to learn how to hold your own crypto. You have to learn how to send your crypto. If you're in a place where you don't know how to send your crypto, then you definitely don't know how to self-custody your crypto. Self-custody means you are in control of your private key. So since you have your private key, no one can take it from you. On an exchange, you don't have a private key. So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about how to send crypto. We're going to talk about hardware wallets, other kinds of wallets. so that you guys can learn how to send transactions, learn how to do simple stuff. Even as simple as like when it comes to, it's kind of different, but when we did the Pluto Alliance NFT pick this week for our YouTube monetization, we're giving back to the Pluto Alliance NFT community. We sent it in BIT token, which is our community token, fully tradable, and a lot of people had no idea how to even add that to their wallet. So we're going to talk about a lot of those things. We don't want you making mistakes when you send your crypto. That's another way that people lose money. So number one, don't get scammed. Number two, learn to self-custody your crypto. And number three, obey the law and pay your taxes. Obey the law and pay your taxes. This is something a lot of people don't think about. It's a very complicated subject. I'm not a tax expert. I'm not going to pretend to be. Every time I do videos on tax laws in crypto, I have to look them back up and relearn them. And then sometimes I even still get them confused. So I have a CPA for this reason. Taxes are the most boring thing in the entire world. So I can't imagine wanting to learn ins and outs of this. But you have to pay your taxes, Now there is a certain level when it comes to obeying the law per se, where, if the government comes to my house and says, hey, we're confiscating everybody's crypto, I need you to give it to me, I ain't giving it to them, period. So, there are points as, American citizens here or wherever you may live that you have a point, you say, I will not go past this line. And then it's, you just don't want to be totally complicit in whatever your government's doing. You have all these countries where they, go and confiscate your, people's firearms, like Australia, and then before you know it, what are they doing? They're at your door telling you can't leave, or they're going to steal your children because you didn't get a shot. So, there is certainly, and crypto is all about freedom, personal liberty, things like that. That's what it all started out of, personal responsibility. So, you have to obey the law, though. Like, the biggest mistake that you could make is to make $1 million in crypto and not pay your taxes on it and try to hide it, and then the government does come and get it from you, or they put you in jail or prison or whatever the case may be, depending on how severe. So you don't want to lose your crypto to the government, okay? You don't want to get it taken by scammers and hackers. You don't want to send it the wrong way or not know how to hold your crypto and lose it that way. But especially don't let the government get your crypto. So you got to obey the law. You got to pay your taxes. Those are things that we don't like it. Nobody likes to pay taxes, but it's a good problem. It's a first world problem when you've made so much money in crypto that you have to pay a large amount of taxes. If you don't, I always say this, I would rather pay $1 million in taxes at the end of the year than get a $3,500 refund check. So I know $3,500 refund check to me at different points in my life was absolutely huge. And I know that's, probably what some people get to put into crypto initially, but you definitely do not want to lose your crypto in that way. So make sure to pay your taxes, make sure to obey the law, do everything the right way, don't get it taken. Most importantly, navigate crypto safely. So if you guys have enjoyed these 5 philosophy videos, make sure to drop a comment down below. They're not as moonish as many people, probably want to hear, but this is a great time for us to lay down some fundamentals, get a base foundation for moving our crypto journey forward. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button on your way out. And, we're working on a plan to get you guys a lot more videos on these topics because I do think they are extremely pivotal and important. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. Way out.